This would be the third road game of the week for the Sherwood Metros. The Sunday before, up west, playing the Western Red Wings. Tough game in there for Sherwood. They hung in tight there against the Red Wings, heading to the third period 2-0. Were able to score early to make it 2-1. In the second half of the third, the Red Wings would take control of the game, finishing 4-1, but very close, tight game there. The Metros would follow up with another road win against the Eastern Maniacs, 5-2 there on Tuesday. Coming into this matchup against the Vipers with their starting goaltender Matt Jelly back in action, the Cornwall PEI native, doing a fine job in nets this year for the Sherwood Metros. The Vipers would eventually throw 37 shots at Jelly here over the course of 3 periods. We'll see how he gets back into game action. As we dive right into the highlights here, it is the view from the sound booth. It is a stationary shot with my camera here as I do the announcing and the music for the Vipers. So unlike the games of the week, it's just a stationary shot, and I will let the highlights talk for themselves. I'll be back at the start of each period. Vipers starting goaltender Maverick Goyer, all smiles after the first period, stopping all 11 shots. The Metros attack, though, would come full force here in the second period. 21 total second period shots. We'll see how Goyer gets along as he stretches it out here for a tough second period. Starting the third period, quick conversation here between Jelly and the linesman. Jelly giving a fist pump there in appreciation to the linesman. The officiating crew doing an excellent job in this game on two separate occasions. Bit of an incident is happening, and the referees doing a great job at using their voices to help mitigate what happened after the plays and keeping the players calmed down as quickly as they can. Hats off to them tonight. And as for that third period itself, starting out 2-1 in favor of the Metros. That Vipers attack now would start to come. 17 shots thrown at Jelly here in the third period. He would stop them all, though, as the Metros would add that empty net goal with about 5 seconds to go. Luckily, so far, all the goals in this game scored at this end, so FSN able to capture them with this stationary shot. Well, coaches sometimes don't like you dumping it down behind the red line, but when it's your sniper, Barrington Duffy, why not? There's the empty net goal there. Jason Poley setting it up for the assist. Final drop of the puck here now as the Metros will close out the big win on road ice. Just as of note here, home ice maybe not so important in this opening round of the playoffs, as there's only been one home team winning a matchup between the Metros and Vipers this year, and that was the Metros coming 2 weeks ago, I believe. As we head off onto the ice here, Shaul Mitten having a great game, getting the Metros on the board with the first goal. That was set up by Ryan Boswell and Nick Steele. Teddy Robbins with the goal for the Metros. Duncan Pickett's responded for the Vipers from Taylor Reed and Dixon McLeod. And the Island Junior Hockey League announcing Sunday morning via Sports Roundup with Paul Skirman that the Island Junior Hockey League regular season has concluded with this 2-week circuit breaker in place. We'll wait for more news from the Island Junior Hockey League. For FSN, well, that means that's the last regular season game of the week. Can't wait to take a bite into the playoffs here a little bit later on. The next 2 weeks, we're going to focus on some player spotlights. The first one coming up with the Vipers' Taylor Reed. As always, I'm Jeremy McDonald for the Fat Cat Sports Network. Thanks for watching.